Okay, so this is a video explaining what an orbital is, and we're also going to talk about the shapes of two different types of orbital, an s orbital and a p orbital. So we do have a definition we need to learn for an atomic orbital. It is a region of space around the nucleus that can hold up to 2 electrons with opposite spins. So if the middle of my x, y and z axes here is the nucleus, what would an s and a p orbital look like? Well, an s orbital is a sphere. I'm going to attempt to draw a circle now. That wasn't too bad. So not a circle. Remember, we live in a 3D world, so it's not a circle, it is a sphere. And what that means is, if you were to look and try and figure out where your electron was in an s orbital, you would find it somewhere in this sphere. Okay? So it's basically, an orbital is the home for an electron. It tells you where you can find the electron. Just to really point out, this is not like a planet orbiting the sun. The electron does not necessarily go around the outside here. The electron could be here, or the electron could be here, or here, or here, or here. It can be anywhere within the sphere. Okay, so what you got taught at GCSE is not quite right. Electrons are not like planets orbiting the sun in any way. We've also got our p orbitals. Now, if we remember, there is one type of s orbital, if we was representing a box to use it, and 3 different p orbitals. And that's because p orbitals have a direction. Whereas an s orbital is a sphere, and a sphere doesn't really have a direction, p orbitals are a dumbbell shape. So what we have is px, py, and pz. So my pz orbital is a little dumbbell shape on my z-axis. And again, your electron is just found somewhere within this shape. It is definitely not orbiting around the edge of it. We've got our py orbital, and again that's exactly the same shape, it just goes in the y-axis. And our final one, again exactly the same shape, a dumbbell shape, like so. So each of those dumbbells is an orbital. What I've actually drawn is all 3 orbitals together, so I've actually drawn now the p subshell, because I've drawn all 3 of them. If I was asked just to draw a p orbital, I would only draw one of these dumbbells. And it doesn't matter which one, you take your pick, whichever one you like the look of the most. Okay? So an orbital really is just a region of space where electrons can live, but a maximum of 2 electrons per orbital, and those electrons need opposite spins.